It's not easy flying alone. The first ascent, taken when no one else is willing, is always the heaviest burden to bear. The sky can feel unfriendly, the winds colder, and the horizon impossibly distant. But if you keep flying, if you press on when the forces of resistance build and the storms rise, an extraordinary transformation begins to take shape inside you. Each time you choose to launch into that uncertain air, every moment you rely on your own wings, your own vision, your own inner compass, you earn more than just altitude. You become honed. The world you once looked at from the ground soon appears smaller, the barriers between you and your dreams thinning as the clouds part. It's not easy. The hardest flight is always the solitary one. No applause, no flock to draft behind. Just you and the tempest, raw and real. But that flight alone is what forges power. Every gust that pushes you back is carving strength into your bones. Every frigid draft, every bruised muscle builds resilience straight into your soul. Up here, in the quiet above the noise, you find clarity. Above the chaos, the vision that guided you from the start becomes sharper, unyielding, like the eyes of an eagle fixed upon a distant peak. To every eagle soaring against the storm, to the defiant, the bold, the uncommon, this is for you. For those who dare rise when others take cover, for those who don't follow the flight paths handed out by the majority, but instead listen for something louder and deeper, a calling meant only for them. Stay strong, keep soaring, even when it feels the world is rooted, but you must keep moving aloft. This path isn't meant for the meek or afraid. The loneliest, wildest winds will batter you without warning. But these are the winds that take you higher. The roughest current brings the highest reaches, and those heights, they yield views hidden from everyone who clings to comfort on the earth below. So keep showing the world what you're made of, even if your sky feels empty. Because here's the truth. One day, the right eyes will look up. They will see not just another bird in the distance, but a leader forging a new route through the heavens. They will see someone who didn't fold their wings when storms gathered, but stretched them wider. Someone who ventured alone so others might one day dare to do the same. You possess traits that only the rarest spirits can truly value. Courage, forged not for the sake of attention, but out of necessity, out of an unwillingness to waste a life earthbound. Your vision, vast and persistent, may puzzle those who never open their own wings in the first place. Let them wonder. Your altitude is not for their understanding, so don't give in. Don't let go of what lifts you. Don't fold your wings to squeeze yourself inside a cage shaped by others' fears, doubts, or limitations. You were born for the clouds, for the long view, for the art of flight itself. You were born to lead the flock, not merely follow. They say a perched eagle is never as hungry as the one chasing the never-ending sky. Let yourself be that second eagle. Always searching for a new current, always reaching for knowledge, always ready to scale the next summit, even if you must do so alone. The appetite for elevation, for something more, can drive you where comfort never will. And if your sky seems empty now, do not be discouraged. It is far better to fly solo, climbing sunwards, than to drift in circles with a lost flock heading nowhere. To be alone with purpose is a higher fate than to belong without direction. Stay sharp, stay bold, stay different. Because the moment you blend in, you sacrifice the very thing that the sky demands, the courage to be yourself, to lead with vision, and to go where few dare. Remember, your destiny is wholly yours. The sky is not your limit. It is only your beginning. There is no ceiling to the heights you can reach when you trust your own wings. So don't hesitate. Rise. Hunt the horizon. Let your ambition pull you onward, past the familiar, into territory where only eagles soar. Success, real, lasting success, is a lonely flight. The skies at the top aren't crowded. Up here, the air thins, the silence deepens, but so does the sense of fulfillment. For only those who break from the flock and dare the storms alone will ever know the true measure of their wings. Those who fly alone build the strongest wings, the deepest wisdom, the most precise roots. Everyone else might float on the drafts created by others, might need constant applause and approval to hold their course. But you have learned to soar in silence, without the need for validation or permission. Your strength has been earned in solitude, and your reward is real flight. This message isn't for those who wait for the perfect wind, or for onlookers to cheer before they launch. It's for those who spread their wings when nobody is watching, who take off when belief is scarce, who find grace in the hush of solo climbs, and end up dominating the sky because of it. Your faith in your own wings, that's the only vote that matters. When you embrace the freedom of flying alone, something incredible happens. One day, you will look down, not with arrogance, but with quiet pride, at how far you've climbed. You'll see that respect wasn't something you chased. It simply appeared when you finally flew true. And when you did, you inspired not only yourself, but also those still grounded by fear. I had to learn to fly alone. I became strong where the winds were harshest. I see clearer because I've braved the darkest storms. My journey is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving myself right, living a life that honors the gifts I was given. So if you find yourself in the storm, flying solo, with the vast sky before you, remember, this isn't loneliness, but leadership. Not rejection, but redirection. Not emptiness, but elevation. When you learn to love flying alone, every sunrise becomes a personal celebration, a new day meant only for you. Keep soaring. Your wings were never made for cages.